I'm your host, Rupinder Malia, and today I have a wonderful guest with me, Madam Shanti Krishna, with us from Hyderabad. She is the founder of Skills Amplify. She's a certified soft skills trainer, life coach, DMIT consultant, NLP practitioner, and a sound healer. Started her career in the field of banking and then later on changed it into the field of legal fields. She became an advocate, and later on she started her own two fitness centers in Hyderabad. She ran them for 7 to 8 years, and nowadays she's into online coaching for that. She's training people into the wellness communication coaching scenario. Thank you, ma'am, for joining me today for this talk show.
My pleasure, Rupinder. My pleasure.
I would start with this thing that so many different fields. So, how has the journey been?
The journey started in 1980 and it's just been amazing. So, from 1980 to 2020, I've been actively working. And for the last 2 years, I've been into the learning space. So, I've been enhancing my skills
Hmm.
because I always believed, and I believe even today, that I'm a student till my last breath.
Definitely.
So,
So, started as means in the field of banking, and then moving towards the legal scenario, becoming an advocate. That is little strange.
well, it so happened while in the bank, a colleague of mine, he said, "How about doing law?" I come
Okay.
from Bombay. So he said, "How about doing law in the evening classes?" I said,
Hmm.
"Absolutely fine." And then we started doing it. Incidentally, when I was in the second year of my law, I got married and I got married into a family of advocates. My father in law was in practice for 55 plus years. And in my family, we are about seven advocates. So
Seven
that,
advocates.
yes.
Wow.
And in the year 2000, the bank gave me an opportunity to take a voluntary retirement with a golden handshake. And I had my law degree. I'm a national scholarship holder for law performance. Then I
Great.
thought, why not try my hand in advocacy? And I
Mhm.
jumped into this profession.
Right. And then you jump to the field of fitness.
Yeah, it so happened when I was in the legal field, an advocate's office runs in the evenings from 5 o'clock to 11, 12 sometimes. And whole of Saturday and Sunday, we are in the office. So my kids were growing up. They needed assistance with their projects and assignments and submissions and all. That's when I felt I should be taking a little back seat and then helping my kids because I wasn't able to travel in both the boats. And there was no
Yes.
point in not doing justice to, either of the roles. So that's
Yes.
why I said I'll take a break. Not 1 week could I sit at home quietly. I just went around, to get some groceries, and I saw a fitness center that opened close to my home. I went and joined for my workouts. I said at least दिन में 2-4 घंटे निकल जाएंगे आने जाने में.
Yes. Yes.
But I liked the system that was there. It was Dinaza's Fitness Center. I liked the
Mhm.
system that was there, and I got into it. And that's how my journey in 2009 I started you know getting into the wellness field. And then in 2012 I opened my first center, 2014 my second center. And by 2019, fortunately just before pandemic, I exited from the physical setup, and now I do my online consultation.
All right. And meanwhile, the NLP practices, life coaching,
Yes,
these also you
all
started with.
these things. Yeah, all the I had already started while running my fitness centers. I wanted to have but another vertical. I did my soft skillers course from ICBI. So we have NABET accreditation and SQA, Scottish accreditation for that course. So I'm a certified soft skills trainer. And during the pandemic, I did life coaching with Arfin Khan. Then I did NLP practitioners course. I did my DMIT consultation course. And very recently, I added sound healing to my kitty.
Okay, so I'll start with DMIT consultant work. Like, what is it about? I'm not much aware
So,
of it.
yeah, it is dermatoglyphic multiple intelligence test. So, something like your biometric. You
Okay.
give just your thumb impression for your biometrics when you go to, say, a passport office. Here, what
Mhm.
we do is we take imprints of all the finger ridges, all the 10, because
Okay.
your right hand is connected to your left side of the brain and your left is connected to the right side. So, this gives us a 70-page exhaustive report about our innate abilities.
Okay.
So that's a lovely tool for parents and for the students to choose what career would suit them. Because many a times what happens is, as a parent, if I haven't done something, I want my kids to do it. If I'm not a doctor, I want my son to be a doctor. If I'm not an engineer, I want my daughter to be an engineer. Many a times we thrust our ideas upon them, least concerned that will it suit him, are they cut out for that or no. So this DMIT report, which is a once in a lifetime report, gives them an idea of what they would be good at.
Okay.
So it is a biometric test.
Hmm.
The full form is dermatoglyphic multiple intelligence test.
Right. So, because you are in this field like from a while now, so is it like a accurate assessment of the abilities,
Many a
or
times,
there are
many a
some?
times,
Okay.
many a times.
Hmm. So it's
it
quite
gives them
helpful.
it gives them real guidance,
Hmm.
real time guidance milta hai.
Right. So I'll move from this point to this sound healing. So I'm really curious to know about it. I told you before the show also that the sound healer attracted my attention more. So
Uh-huh.
what is sound healing?
So 70% of our body is made up of water,
Yeah.
right? So what happens is we have these singing bowls. You might have seen those small Buddha
Okay.
bowls. So we
Yes.
have huge ones, very big
Okay.
ones,
Mm-hmm.
where, with those vibrations, the vibrations in our body also happen. And we could have a general level of healing. There's a lot of healing that happens.
Okay.
And you could also have healing for specific ailments. Now, if I have a shoulder pain, I have those bowls placed at particular angles in particular area, and then I give those, the hit. I play the bowls, and
Mm-hmm.
those vibrations create a lot of, changes in our body. So this is, you could say, one of the alternate treatments,
Treatments, yes.
one of the alternate treatments. It is not, we are not doctors. We don't
It's a
specify.
therapy kind of a
It is a
thing for
therapy. It
relaxation.
is a
Yeah.
therapy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I am an example for that. For the
Okay.
last 2 years, I was not able to get into Vajrasan because of
Okay.
some knee issues. When I was doing this boot camp and I was learning the sound healing in a boot camp, we were made to practice with each other. And just with one round of sound healing around my knees, I could get into Vajrasan. Maybe for 20 seconds, but at least I could fold my knees and get into Vajrasan. And then
Okay.
slowly, when I started doing more of it, I'm able to sit in Vajrasan. I'm able to climb stairs without support. And when I come down the flight, I used to put 2 feet in one step. Now
Okay.
I do it one at a time. That is
That's
the
fun.
improvement I have found in my knee problem. So
Mm-hmm.
you can have general healing, you can have specific problem healing. So that's
So when
about
they
it.
say, like I've seen on YouTube, like they have certain sounds, and they say that these sounds are played at certain frequencies. So is
Yes,
it the same thing? Is it
yes,
also like
yes,
it cures the ailments?
yes. So depending on the area where we want to heal, the frequencies and the number of strokes,
Okay.
we have those also, specifically told by our mentor. This should be the frequency. These should be the number of strikes.
So when you
And
provide your wellness coaching, so are you including all these things in those sessions, or are there separate sessions for everything?
well, till now, I've just about picked up my sound healing certification. So I would now be integrating it.
Okay.
Till now, I was doing only the wellness part of it. The sound healing is my latest addition, as I told you. So I would now be integrating it.
So what is your like vision and mission with your skills amplify startup?
I have two visions. One is the wellness part of it, wherein I would like to help women in the age group of 20 to 55. Earlier,
Okay.
hormonal imbalances used to be, somewhere around the menopause stage, say 45, 50. But
Yes.
nowadays, girls of 18, 19, 16, 20 also face a lot of hormonal disturbances. That's
Yes.
basically because of the lifestyle that we are,
Mm-hmm.
whether they have adopted or we as parents have given them, whatever be the reason. Lifestyle is the biggest problem now for the current generation. There is hardly any physical activity in their routine. So they need to
Mm-hmm.
specifically go and do something. So I
Yes.
want, in the wellness field, I want to help women in that age group fight the hormonal problems and lead a very healthy life. Second vertical of mine is about communication. I
Mm-hmm.
want to help around 100,000 students who have just graduated or just at the entry level in their work career, because our curriculum is so packed with the subjects that there's hardly any space for soft skills.
Mm-hmm.
They have subject knowledge, but they don't have expression of it.
Yes.
I want to help students in that field hone their communication skills. Plus, I want to integrate both communication and wellness, saying that if you are totally well, your style of communication is different. If you are
Mm-hmm.
not up to the mark, your style is different. Now, for example, I'm healthy. My way of standing, my body language will be very different. But if I'm sick, I'll have a face like this, my eyes will be down. Similarly, if I have an issue with my health, if I don't speak it out, I will never get solution for it. Unless
So,
the problem is spoken out, we will not find a solution. So communication and wellness actually go hand in hand. And I want to integrate those two again as my second line, help students to be healthy and communicate well, and help women who are not up to the mark communicate again, so that somebody can help them. Unless you speak out, nobody is going to know your problem and no one can reach you. In order to be reached, you need to communicate. So that is
so true,
my
and it's a wonderful thing which you are doing. And if somebody wants to like reach you, what are the mediums to get connected with you if you want to share
I'm
that?
on Facebook. I can They can inbox me. On Facebook I'm as Shanti Mudali,
Okay.
uh, SHANTI Is there any way that I can give
Yes,
it to
we
them?
can later on put it on the comment
Yes, put
section
it on.
also.
Yes. So I'm there on Facebook, I'm there on LinkedIn, then I'm there on Insta.
Okay.
They could reach out to me. If anyone wants to reach out, I would be more than happy to help. See, all along, whether it is a bank, whether it is my legal profession, whether it's my soft skills, whether it's my life coaching, I have always been in the service industry. And meeting people, helping people is very, very close to my heart. And if I can make any difference in even one person's life in a day, that
Yes.
day, my day is made.
Yes, definitely. You have the passion for it. There must be many people who are looking for you. As Rumi said, that what you seek is seeking you. So
Ex-
you never know.
Exactly. And
So,
in my fitness journey, I can proudly say that some girls who had hormonal disturbances and were not losing weight or not enjoying motherhood,
yes.
I have helped more than 3,000 people in my journey. And the losses that I have given them range from 2 kgs to 40 kgs.
Wow.
And then around 7 or 8 girls with my coaching, diet counseling, and my, I have a heart to heart talk with them because many a times they are very low in their morale.
Yes.
So all
That
those have helped
is
them come out.
actually one of
Yes,
the main things.
absolutely. And now they're enjoying motherhood. And when they put up the pictures of their kids, I get a tear in my eye.
Wow.
कि चलो किसी के तो लाइफ में मैंने इतना सा तो किया है डिफरेंस.
Difference create. किया. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining me today. And you told about all your services. It's a great work which you are doing. And as we were just discussing, there must be many people who are in need of all these things. And through this talk, they'll come to know about it and they will definitely reach you. Thank
I
you so
would
much.
really be looking forward to helping as many as possible because now I've made that my mission.
That's great. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Good evening.